proper introduction of, especially those of us meeting me today for the first time. My name is Engineer Ofon Bokudum. That is my name, and I'm the Billionaire Ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's business presentation. I'm not here to talk about myself, but it's very important I talk a little about myself before I show the opportunity we have to share to every forward-thinking, business-minded individual who is open-minded and is looking forward to affect life positively and contribute to the society. Then you're in the right place at the right time with the right set of people and the right information. I came into this business 7 years ago. Our company is 16 years in the world, 10 years in Nigeria. As an electrical engineer, I went to school. They will be sending our children to school. I studied so hard, graduated with 2-1, went for service, came back, started looking for a job with my certificate for 3 good years. I had no job. I was eating from hand to mouth, depending on my aunties and uncle to survive. May you never depend on somebody to survive in the mighty name of Jesus. At some point, my aunties stopped supporting me. My uncle stopped supporting me financially. Life was so hard, I was frustrated. One day I packed my certificate one side, forget the fact I'm a graduate, went on the street, look for where they are building house. Anyway, I see one, I say, please, I'm looking for the contractor of the building. When they show me any of the contractor, I tell them, please, sir, give me a chance to help to install electrical fittings or work, engage me. Most contractors out of self-pity, I was being engaged. I was being paid 3,000 every single day. 3,000 was a big money. I was okay with it, hoping that things would get better. But you know, the funny truth is that once you complete one particular project in this country called Nigeria, you can stay 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or you might never have any opportunity like a contract job to do. So I decided to go and learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener. Maybe, and then as I went to learn the liquid soap and do air freshener, every day I carry liquid soap on my head to sell, I'll be crying to God, God, how did I spend 6 years in school and now I'm selling up liquid soap just to survive? Tears will be coming out of my eyes. I'll be crying. But you know, one of my friends met me selling liquid soap one day and he talked to me about this business. I did not believe him for 8 months because it was too good to be true. I doubted it like human being, like a Nigerian man. Until that my friend bought a Toyota Corolla, he drove the car and showed it to me and said, this is the result of the business I've been talking to you about. When I saw the car, I swallowed my pride, followed him, attend the presentation, and everything I'm going to say tonight was said at the presentation, which I never had the money to say yes. I had to call my uncle. I told my uncle, the most eldest man in my family, I have finally found an opportunity that will change my financial life, my financial status. Borrow me money. Let me say it to the opportunity. My uncle told me he doesn't have money to borrow me. I cried. I told him to borrow money from the family purse, which he later accepted. And he called my name before he borrowed me the money. He called my native name 3 times and said I should owe my ear, that if this money is borrowing me loss, I should follow the money and loss. You can imagine when my uncle, your uncle tells you that kind of a thing. I had to collect the money. I bought 3 in 1 portfolio. To cut the long story short, I am 7 years old today. My first 5 years in the business, this company has already paid me my first 5 years over 600 million naira. The company have taken me to about 10 countries in the world free of charge. And the white Mercedes Benz you see on the screen is my fifth car. So today, like I said, I'm not here to talk about myself, but it's good to know a little about myself. So I'm here to talk about the Share Get Paid project. If you don't believe that anyone can be super successful multimillionaire within 6 months to 3 years, then we urge you to discontinue from this very moment, because what I'm about to see, he has very successful multimillionaire within the next 6 months to 3 years. So I'm showing you something that have changed a lot of people's life. How the lifestyle is real. The lifestyle of giving you good health, money, time, and knowledge is real. Imagine waking up every one day and realize that all your dreams has become a reality. How will you feel? It's better than watch the end of today's presentation. We are introducing to everybody the sharing economy, which is the new normal, whereby you can make money in the new normal from the comfort of your home. You can do it part-time, spare time, and you can make what they call residual income, of course, or supplementary income, some that can supplement your income right now. And what Share Get Paid? Share Get Paid is a project. It's a global brand that is aimed at empowering individuals with financial strength, ability to convert your social capital into your financial capital using literacy. Everybody today that you see have a cell phone. Everyone that have a cell phone, an average Nigerian man that have a cell phone, has over 100 contact and above. So once you have a cell phone, you have people number saved in your phone. That means you have a level of social capital. Social capital are people that you know and they know you. You have their number, they have your number. That is called social capital. The ability for people to convert their social capital to their own financial capital is what people lack. People lack that skill set to do that. We call it skillpreneur, of course, and that is why we are here today to teach you how to convert those your social capital to your own financial capital, money for you. You can use the money to expand a business, start a new project, and help people around you. So it's a system that has been working for the past 16 years across the globe and creating millionaires. We offer value creation, financial intelligence training, personal development training, leverage trainings, etc. So looking at it today, the revolution with limitless opportunity, the sharing economy, the new normal, the new money, the new currency, infinite opportunity. So it's just you earn a better life for sharing. And the vision is clear. The company is here to create 100,000 entrepreneurs that earns at least $10,000 or 4 million every month before the year 2025. So if you're excited about this and you're in the right place right now. So what is your plan? Do you have a plan for yourself? Do you have a plan for your life in the next 5 to 10 years from now? What's your plan? Do you have a plan of giving your children wonderful health, good education? You want to have a plan of having a home, a financial freedom lifestyle, good car, good more money for you, touching life. If any of this is your plan, what you are hoping to achieve, then you're in the right place right now at the right time at the right opportunity. Because a lot of people you see, they have money but they don't have time. Some people have time, they don't have money. Some people have money, they don't have money, they don't have time and health. Some people have health, they don't have money and time. What I want to show you right now is something that will give you time, that will give you money, that will give you health, and also give you knowledge. So it's quite interesting to know that you can have these things in this life in the next 3 to 4, 5 years from now through the Millionaire School project the company will put you to. So for you just a better life. So it's one of the projects of the Share Get Paid project. This is what it means to have and enjoy a better life. When you subtract your sleeping time, working time, commuting time, time for things you have to do every day of your life. Most people don't have more than 1 to 2 hours each day to do what they like to do. Some don't have money to enjoy their time and time to enjoy their money. We have discovered a simple way for you to learn how to have a better life, such as good health, money, knowledge, and time by building a leverage business. Our system is simple, anyone can do it. It doesn't require selling, and the best part is that it won't take much of your time. If you're excited about this, go to the comment section and type 2. I want to see your comment on the chat section, okay? So let's look at the real reason. The real reason that most people, of course, struggle financially in this present economy is that they learn to work hard for their money, but never learn the principles of wealth creation. That is why you see somebody can be working so hard, he doesn't have the money, doesn't have health. By the time he's retiring, his health is already gone. He's battling with arthritis, rheumatic cancer, because they learn to work hard for money, never learn the principle of wealth creation, which is leverage. The principle of wealth creation is leverage. So we are here to show you how you can leverage on your social capital and you can earn money to support your dreams and your goal. Where do people normally go to save money? Obviously, you tell me bank. If you save money in the bank, you make about 11.5 interest on the money saved in the bank if you don't touch it from January to December. But something happened like last year, inflation rate, of course, is about 18%. Price increase, money value decreases. As of last year, 2021, we had 18% inflation rate on any money saved in the bank or anybody that money you have. For example, let me explain to you this way. Imagine you have 100,000 naira and then you make about 11.5%, of course, gain, and you lost about 18% due to inflation rate. That means you actually lost 6.5% to inflation. That simply explains that if you have 1,000 naira before, what that amount of money used to buy cannot buy the same thing right now. Without another source of income, we lose the ability to buy the same item constantly because of the price hike caused by inflation. So look at it today. You have to understand this, because if you don't understand this, you might be struggling today, not knowing why you are still struggling without not having your financial stability. What do you mean by cash flow? One of my mentor, my coach, Robert Kiyosaki, wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant. The man said everybody in life makes money in 2 major ways. Number one, you can make money from active income. Number two, you can make money from passive income. Active income simply means that you work for money. Passive income means that money work for you. So please, if you want money to work for you, type 1. You want money to, if you want to work for money, type 1. You want money to work for you, type 2. If you want to work for money, type 1, active income. You want to make passive income, money working for you, type 2. I want to see your comments on the chat section. So please, everybody here listening to me right now, you want to make money from active income, work for money, type 1. You want money to work for you, passive income, type 2, because a lot of people don't know why they're still struggling, because they're working for money. When somebody say I'm an employee, he's simply working for money, or self-employed, simply working for money. Somebody say I'm a business or an entrepreneur, that means money is working for the person, or I'm an investor, money, either people or money is working for them. So let's look at together. The cash flow quadrant simply explains that the world 95% population is on the left-hand side of the quadrant, and the world 5% population is on the right-hand side of the quadrant. So the world 95% population shares 5% of the whole world's wealth, while 5% of the world population shares 95% of the whole world's wealth. You know what simply means? That means people that are working for money, they have a job. That means they don't leverage, they only trade their time for money. Or they own a job, that are self-employed. That means they still trade their time for money. Because you see, when somebody says, I have a job, that simply tells you that He wakes up in the morning, he goes to work, and then come back in the evening for 30 days to collect salary. And the funny thing about job is that job is spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. So as an employee, you have a job that you must obey your boss. Your boss will tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, and how much will pay you. When somebody pays you salary, the person will use your time, use your energy, use your intellectual property. Do you know what they pay employees every month? That thing is called salary. Nobody on earth has ever collected salary and buy private jets. Nobody on earth has ever collected salary and buy Lamborghini or build skyscraper, because salary is a bribe given to an employee to forget about his dreams in life. Salary is what? A bribe. You give it to an employee to forget about his dreams in life. And no matter how much work you're going to put in, the fact that your boss cannot pay you more than himself. So definitely, I say this a lot because I want to help people to realize the truth that once you're working today, you need something you can do with your spare time, with your part-time, to augment your income, because waiting 200, 300, 500, 1 million naira salary you used to buy last year, that amount of money cannot buy that same thing this year. And that is why you can see, if you don't open up your heart to accept opportunity, okay, a closed mind is worse than a blind eye. Open up your mind, because the future belongs to those who sees possibility before it becomes obvious. So today, anybody that is a self-employed person, the people, what happens is that anything that happens to them happens to the business. Imagine today, if I'm a barber, I cut hair and I don't employ anybody in my shop, and my shop is closed because I'm not feeling fine. That means that I didn't make money. Then it happened to me, affect the business. So you must be a business owner. You must be among the 5% of the world population. How do you become that? By being an entrepreneur, a business owner, and we are ready to hold you by the hand. We are ready to support you. We are ready to coach you. We are ready to give you that energy for you to actually leverage and make money or become an investor. So let's look at it together. We try to shade it into two: the law of singleness and the law of leverage. Because if you don't understand this, you still go back and depend on the law of singleness. That is, depend on yourself to make all the money, and that thing can never help you create wealth. Let's look at the difference, because leverage, all successful and wealthy people, not half, not 10%, not 5%, all successful and wealthy people have one thing in common, and it's called leverage. What is leverage then? Leverage is the power to earn more and more money while you work less and less, either by having people or money work for you. It's called the power of system. So let's look at it together. People that are doing the law of singleness, no work, no pay. That's the truth. People that are using leverage, no work with pay. Okay, imagine today, somebody says I'm an employee, and because he works for 8 hours a day, 5 days in a week, and then spend 50 weeks in a year. And the person ends up spending 40 years of work and end up paying 80,000 hours in 40 years just to work and earn money. Imagine someone that apply leverage like Alaji Dangote. Let's say this man has over 50,000 staffs, which he has more than, and each of the staffs gives him 8 hours of their life every day. They come to work in the morning by 8 o'clock and they close by 4 p.m. Each of the staff sells his 8 hours to collect salary at the end of the month. Eight hours multiplied by 50,000 people, that is 400,000 hours in one day. That means someone that is working has to work for 200 years to earn the kind of money Dangote earns in a day. I mean, the kind of hour Dangote earns. So leverage is very powerful. If you can leverage on all your social capital, you can make extra income for yourself. Imagine someone that's an employee who earns 2,500 naira per hour, for example, 20,000 naira per day, and end that for 20 days. That gives him 400,000 naira every month. We call it a big time job. In fact, most professors, of course, struggle to earn this kind of money, and most medical doctors struggle to earn 400K in a month. Let's say the money to earn that in a month, no problem. It's a good one. For 12 months, that's about 4.8 million naira for a whole year. We in Nigeria, we call it big money, right? But it's okay. But let's look at the man that applies leverage like Alajeli Dangote, for example. Let's assume that this man just have over 50,000 staffs, and he just make 12 naira, just 12 naira from each of the staff per hour. That means for every hour he makes 600,000 naira. And then for 8 hours in a day, that man makes 4.8 million naira every day. We're just showing you how leverage looks like. Because the most important thing that you can just imagine leverage on your contact, and we are holding you by the hand for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months to help you make an extra income for yourself. The sky could be your starting point, because a lot of people live a rat race life. They wake up in the morning, brush their mouth, eat their breakfast, do their morning to duty, of course, run to work from 9 to 5, return back home tired, eat again, go to bed, wake up the following morning, run to work. This is a rat race life. Most people do this, like my mother, my biological mom does do this thing for 35 years, working every day for the government. Now she's retiring, and of course, nothing to show for it. It doesn't matter what you have achieved, is about who you become after your retirement. But imagine if I show you a business that you become a better person, contribute better, and make more money after your retirement. We love to say yes and see the opportunity, because as an employee, they need help. Do you know why they need help? Because their salary has never been enough, and salary was not designed to be enough. Salary is just a medicine used to manage poverty. It never cures poverty at all, at all. How many sources of income do you have? Because If you see different ones of income, your name now, sorry, there's a need for you to have multiple streams of income. The reason is because most of us have what is called ones of income, and your bills and family responsibilities depends on it. A lot of you listening to me on this call right now, on this Zoom call, or you're watching the video, all your bills depend on that one source of income you have. Imagine somebody working hard. Okay, you are not lazy. You are not lazy. Let me tell you something. Nigerians are not lazy. But the way the condition of the economy is, I don't think a lazy man can survive in this economy. Seriously, we are hardworking people. Let me put it like that. Because how can you see a government that ASU has been on strike, and the Minister for Education is going to buy a APC presidential form, 100 million naira, and the Minister of Labor is going to buy of course, presidential form, 100 million naira, when these youths are at home idle, and idle man is a devil's workshop. When I was in their age, I was going to school, mentally engaged, positively, going for lectures, writing quiz, of course, writing exams. I was occupied. But you leave these youth at home, and you are going to run for one position I don't understand, when you have returned these students back to school. You don't care. Okay, this country, nobody's lazy. In fact, tell the truth. Because see, another thing is that the worst thing for you to survive in this economy is to make friends with poor people. Okay, poverty is bad. Poverty is contagious. You know, I don't like talking to poor people, because you know why? Anytime poor people complain too much, okay, I don't complain about the economy again, because we already seen the economy is clear. If you're doubting me, go ask any poor person that you're going home. Why are you poor? Why are you broke? The first thing a poor man do is to complain. The economy is difficult. The economy is hard. Buhari is not giving money. This one is not giving money. Nobody is supporting me. My father is stingy. My mother is stingy. My uncle don't support me. Poor people like to complain. That's why you don't associate with them, because poverty is contagious. Do you know why a poor man complains? A poor man has entitlement mentality. That's why he complains. You know, he feels entitled that he's broke and poor because somebody is owing him. Or nobody is owing you. Stand up and do something. The future depends on you. Your future is in your hand. Stop complaining. Find something extra income to do right now, because the economy right now don't depend you to just do once of income. Because if you do that, let me tell you what happened to you. Your husband will depend on that income. Your children's school fee will depend on that income. Feeding will depend on that income. Transportation will depend on that income. The worst problem, village people, see on your income, okay? The bills on some people's back is too much. Can see this young guy. Tears is coming out of his eyes. Okay, if you don't do something fast, in this economy where dollar, no, they ever come down. Inflation rate, things in the market times to carry 20K, go market. You come back home asking yourself, what did I buy? If you do not go to the market with list, you think that somebody duped you from the market. Because even chicken, fowl, even egg, okay, the economy is not smiling. So real now, I need you not to argue with me. Open up your heart for extra. Stop complaining, because nobody is coming to help you. All of them are going for election. That is what is happening right now. So you must stand up to help yourself, because you are the one that will make the real difference in your life. If in this country, you don't have to depend on one source of income, because you have to understand that things have changed. Let me prove to you that things have changed. There was a time called 18th century, which was considered to be agricultural economy, where everybody was farming and hunting to survive. We left that generation, we came to a generation called 19th century, which was considered to be industrial economy, where, you know, that time people, the entrepreneurs like John D. Rockefeller, JP Morgan, Henry Ford, even the guy that invented electric bulb, Thomas Edison, when they started building factories, industry. So there was a need to tell people, go to school, get certificate, and work in the factory. That was the concept why they created school system. And you know, people went to school like this, and that was when they thought that certificate is the key to become successful. Truly speaking, certificate was the key in that generation. But today, certificate is no more the key, because government have changed the padlock. You can see graduate today driving keke in Nigeria just to survive. And not just driving keke alone. If my father was a medical doctor and he died, after the burial, I cannot go and carry a certificate and say, I am inheriting a certificate. Me too, I'm a medical doctor. You can imagine. If my father was a professor and he died, after the burial, I cannot go and carry a certificate and say, me too, I'm a professor, I'm inheriting my father's certificate. That means today, you see people went to work like this, they finish school, go to work, to factory works in Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja like this. But let me shock you again. In my society, these factory workers has been replaced with robots. What is robots? You see, this is a typical Amazon factory, where these robots work for 24 hours. They are not tired. They don't complain. They don't, no salary increment, no retirement benefit, no maternity leave, and they don't make mistakes. These robots work for 24 hours. Imagine people that went to school, hoping to finish school and work in a factory where robots has replaced their job. They have not even finished school. Oh. Robots have already taken all the jobs that are supposed to do. Imagine what happened. So today, you don't need to depend on certificate to say, I'm going to succeed. You need to stand up today and find something to do, which I'm going to recommend and show you one, a system of leverage where you can make extra income for yourself. So we also left to a generation called the 20th century, where we used to go to cyber cafe and do night browsing. That time, once you finish school, you go to computer school. But today, No more cyber cafe, no more night browsing, no more computer school. You know why? Almost all of us can browse from the comfort of our home right now with our smart devices, phone and laptop and tablets. So we also live to 21st century, meaning that things have changed. So you have to succeed in 21st century. You have to listen carefully to this video because a lot has changed. We know how things work right now. Just pay attention to this. You now understand better why you need to open up your mind.
The Zambian government, Bishop, sold the copper mines in northern Zambia to an outside consortium for $25 million. The copper mines for $25 million because they couldn't manage to keep them. The company that came in and took over the Zambian copper mines in 3 months made a profit of $75 million. They did not pay the Zambian government upfront in cash for the mines. They were going to pay them over a period of time. Here we have this company that has an understanding of how things work, raised the money at the government's expense, took money that the company should have, the government should have been making, and gave it back to the government and said, we paid our debt in full, and give them now 0.006% of the proceeds of copper mining. When right outside the door, there's people in poverty, people in not eating, people ignorant, people dying, high levels of AIDS. And what's the deal? Churches are full, people are praising God, Africans pray all night. Prayer is not in the success equation. Prayer is in the revelation equation. Decision making is in the success equation. You have to make a decision and be sound. We have to be disciplined and make sure we go and get what God has called us to get. You can be full of the Holy Ghost, but you can still be ignorant. But as for me and my house, I will get understanding. I will get understanding. I will get understanding. It's time now for us to rise up and be counted. This year, the country of Ghana turns 50. Ghana was born the same year we were born, in 1957. Ghana and South Korea had their independence dates on the same day, the same year. But look where South Korea is. South Korea is by nature not a Christian nation. South Korea by nature are Buddhists. China, which is the next large world economy, they have stated that in the next 10 years, 20% of the Chinese people will be multimillionaires. That means almost 450 million Chinese will be millionaires. They are not Christians, they are Buddhists. The Japanese are Shintoists. Those in Indonesia and Malaysia are Muslims. It's not about praising God and hallelujah and a great thank you, Jesus. It's about possessing an understanding as to how things work.
Okay, possessing and understanding how things work, because like I keep saying, we've left 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, we are now in the 21st century. That means in this generation we are right now, certificate is not a guarantee you're going to be a multi-millionaire. What is a guarantee now is certificate. What do I call it? Certificate. You must be mentally smart and sound. But the world is changing and the way people are making money is also changing. I'm super happy I know about it. So for you to succeed in the present economy, in the sharing economy in the 21st century, you have to be a sharer. Who is a sharer? A sharer is someone who shares information that communicate value. Mark the word value. Please, I want to see your comment on the chat section. Type value. By helping people convert their social capital into their financial capital using leverage system. That's what we want to do. So we're teaching you that, show you how the world has changed, why you don't need to depend on one source of income, show you how you need to convert your social capital to your financial capital. So you are involved in any business or that has to do with these three things, you're going to make extra income for yourself. Number one, people that shares information that connect people to people, like Facebook, of course, you're going to make so much money. Connecting somebody to somebody, if you're involved in such businesses right now, you're going to make millions and millions of naira and dollars. People that share information that connect people to services like Bolt, Uber, APMP, and the rest of them. Connect people to services, you're going to make serious money for yourself. Or you're involved in people that share information that connect people to product, like what we do, like Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Alibaba, AliExpress, Jumia, Konga, name them. So what we have, our company has products. So all you need to do is to share this information, share this video to all your social capital, all the contacts you have in your phone, and you connect them to our company, to the product. The company pays you money and the money comes to your account every day. And I'm happy to let you know that in the sharing economy, Of course, things are just working for everybody who is open-minded, who is innovative. Once you can open your mind and become innovative, the sky will be your starting point. We are living in the world of opportunities, so we are looking for a business model inside the sharing economy. Because imagine the system that allows you to get paid just by sharing information made available to you. So the question remains: will you share those information to your share capital, or will you and get paid every day, or will you walk away? What is the video? Simply share this video you are listening to me right now. Whether somebody shared it to you, or you are listening to it from the Zoom call live like this, share it to your contact, and even that look at this business opportunity and says, I'm interested, I can do this part-time, I can do this spare time, I want to make an extra income, touch life and affect life positively, then you're in already. So you earn a better life for doing that. And you simply have to share that on your phone, or WhatsApp, Facebook, or the Instagram, social media handles. You can do that one-on-one physically and play with your phone or laptop and play the video to somebody you know. So we have 10 reasons why people say yes to this business, 10 reasons why I say yes, why I think you need to say yes. So number 10 says transferable to your children. That means you can simply transfer this business to your next of kin. So that, of course, you can continue to earn as your income as long as the company lives. It's called royalty income. So, and then let me explain that a little bit. When Coca-Cola came to Nigeria, Coke made Chief Obafemi Awolowo, and they told him, we want to do business in Nigeria, being number one man. They want to settle you one-time settlement so that we can do business in Nigeria. Awolowo says no. We have to sign MOU, which is memo of understanding. Each time Nigerian open a bottle of Coke, you give me 3 naira. I don't know how true the story is, but this is what is still ahead. And Abefemi Awolowo has died long time ago, but his family members say collecting 3 naira as long as you use a bottle of Coke until to this very day. And last month, Coca-Cola declared they sold 2.8 billion bottles sold in the world. Calculate how many sold in Nigeria. All the families enjoying. Look at MTN when they came to Nigeria. MTN is owned by South African government. They made Chief Obasanjo when he was the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. According to the story I've been hearing, and they told the young man, we want to settle you one-time settlement. Obasanjo told them, no, we have to sign MOU, member of understanding, that each time Nigerian load 100 naira MTN, you will give me 1 naira. And of course, they signed the MOU. Nigerian population grew to over 200 million people, and active MTN user grew to over 87 million people already. So you can imagine, even though the young man makes 1 naira every day from active MTN user, must do 100 naira MTN. Every single day, he makes 87 million naira. And by the year 2030, Nigerian population will double times 2. Can you just imagine that? And me and you are sitting down here telling me, I don't understand what is royalty income. That's one thing you can enjoy from our own company. Your company gives you a opportunity to enjoy royalty income. That means as long as the company lives, your next of kin can inherit the business and ends it as long as the company lives. Just for you to build the system with us, and the sky will be your starting point. So it's a one-time lifetime business slot registration, daily payout. Like me, I don't like to show people my lot because it's my personal life, it's my private life. But today, I can't show you this recent life, because I show you my recent life, you may not be able to sleep at night. I'll take it to 2 years ago. That was about 2020. The month I received the least amount of money, which was October, I come me 182,000. You can imagine how what happened to me 2 years ago. Imagine now how my life is right now. My life is not the same anymore. On the alcohol, 182,000 on the Friday 2nd, 573,000. And Saturday and Sunday did not earn money. The following Monday, 5th October, company paying 687,000. Tuesday 6, 582,000. Wednesday 7, over 300,000. Thursday 8, all 503,000. Saturday, of course, and Friday night, the 390K. Saturday and Sunday did not earn money. The following Monday to October, 685,000. Tuesday 13, 367,000. Wednesday 14, 306,000. Thursday 15, 2.1 million in a day. Of course, Friday 15, 411,000 naira. This is my 5th card today. This card gave me so much respect I don't deserve. This is my latest, of course. This is the first time I ever traveled outside the country. That was 2016. Company to 120 Nigerian delegates. I was part of them. You can see my face very well. I was just escaping from poverty. I can see the way I looked. I was single, not married, but today I'm a part of 2 children. When I came back to Nigeria, I quickly got married. This is my lovely, beautiful wife. This is me. This is my first mentee, Mrs. Nyeneme Paul, the first woman I personally mentored. She make 1 million every single month, and company sponsored 3 of us alongside 125 Nigerian delegates, all expense paid to 2017, 2018. I've practically mentored 19 people that makes 1 million every single month out of 128 Nigerian delegates. The company sponsored free of charge. And 2019, I personally mentored 28 people that makes 1 million every month. Most of us you see on the screen that we're doing the business part-time and spare time. Of course, they did not sell any product to qualify. Of course, we only coach and mentor them to build a team, and we actually qualify for this. And we're going to share the same business strategy with you, and the sky will also be our starting point. So looking at it, the following year, we took a lot of Nigerians to Dubai. We hired Yash Cruise to enjoy ourselves because travel is part of education. Traveling is part of education. So look at the board of directors of the company, the owners of the company. I've been a delegate in over 10 countries in the world, and my life has never remained the same. So today, we are here to show you the 10 reasons why you need to say yes to the business. And the Millionaire School, a system. Please don't say yes. Don't talk to anybody. Even the product we're giving to you is for personal use. We're going to add you on 1 week Power Pack mentorship program with the Mastermind Mentor. It's called Incubation Program alongside with the Millionaire School program. And that will help you to become a self-made multimillionaire. Let me ask you, let me tell you something. Person will go to medical school. When the person graduates, he becomes a medical doctor. Person will go law school. When the person graduates, he becomes a lawyer. Or that person will go millionaire school. When the person graduates, what would the person become? If you know the answer, please go to the comment section. I want to see your answer there. So we have one business portfolio, 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 7 in 1, 15 in 1, 81 in 1. So you have to choose anyone comfortable for you. But for the purpose of today's class, I want to use 2 in 1 business portfolio to explain to you how the business works. Imagine that this is you. Anybody that comes and buy 2 in 1 business portfolio, company reward you with 20,000 naira just for sharing this video to the contact, and the person chooses to buy the 2 in 1, you earn 20k. Imagine somebody buys, you also earn a matching reward of 7,000. Let's say this is you, listen to me today, and you share this video to all your contacts, and Fatima sees it on your WhatsApp status, and she says yes, and she bought a portfolio. You are being rewarded for sharing the video with 20k. It's called reward, sharer reward. So imagine that Aquas bought a portfolio, you simply earn extra 20k plus 7,000 naira. This is just a business. So imagine you have just shared the business, you earn 47,000 naira, 20k plus 7,000, and then you enroll these 2 guys in the millionaire school. Enrollment fee is free of charge. Millionaire school is free of charge. We don't charge money in millionaire school. We do it as a corporate social responsibility, free of charge, where we're giving back to the society. So our job is to put them on in a 1 week Power Pack mentorship program with the Mastermind Mentor Incubation, where they don't need to talk to somebody, where they don't need to explain to anybody, because you cannot drive a car if you are not being taught how to drive a car. If you enter a car to drive and you're not being taught, you have accidents, you kill people, if you not even kill yourself. So you need to learn how to drive a car before you start driving. So this business, you have to also learn it in 1 week Power Pack mentorship program with the Mastermind Mentor. Is called Incubation, so you can understand everything about the business before you start the business. So please just enroll them in the millionaire school, where we can teach them and mentor them. So they also share the information, and of course, for customer says yes, they also earn 20k and 7k. You for doing nothing, whenever a customer say yes, left and the right, company pay you 7,000. The more the customer say left and right, the more 7,000 now you earn for the rest of your life. This is just how I earn 600 million naira in 5 years. If you may ask me, how did you manage to do that? This is just a simple system of duplication I did, and my life has never remained the same. So we have a strategy whereby if 6 people say yes in 30 days, of course, you can earn. The strategy guarantees 6 people in 30 days. This is what I've been doing for 7 years, except you are not passing through the incubation program. There's a mastermind with the Mastermind Mentor, alongside with the Millionaire School. That's when you can actually struggle. If you don't want to struggle driving, you have to go to driving school. You don't want to struggle doing the business, you have to pass through the incubation program. Before anything, please, you have to pass through the program. So imagine that we apply the incubation training for you, and it works in the next 30 days, and 6 people say yes, you simply earn 20,000 times 6, which is about 120k, and 77,000 times 3, 21,000. You simply earn 141,000 as an extra income in the next 30 days. That is if they buy 2 in 1 business portfolio. If they buy 3 in 1 business portfolio, your share reward is now 30k. If we apply the same strategy and you have 6 people in 30 days, you simply earn 30k times 6, which is about 180k, and 77,000 times 3, about 21,000. You simply earn an extra income of 201,000. Imagine if your contacts come to buy 7 in 1 business portfolio, you are not going to earn 20 or 30k, or neither 7,000 now. Your reward will now be 50k times 6, and then 21,000 times 3. That gives about 363,000 as an extra income. Your work is just to share this video. Telling me, your girlfriend, I cannot share this video, I cannot come to Millionaire School. There's no need to buy a portfolio. We are not interested. We are looking for forward-thinking, business-minded individuals who want to share information to other people to help them, and also leverage, and also make an extra income for themselves. Because if your contacts come to buy 15 in 1 business portfolio, you simply earn a share reward of 100k and 49,000 as matching reward. That gives you 47,000 in the next 30 days of doing this business. Imagine if they buy 81 in 1 business portfolio, your share reward is 150k, and the matching reward is now 105,000. You simply earn 1.2 million as an extra income. You know, the good news is this: we have this 8 weeks mastermind program with you. In your first week, there is the incubation program, the training program for you with the Mastermind Mentor, which you are going to train you, coach you on the program before you start your week 1 program. The week 1, the program is also enable you. You have 2 people through your contact that will say yes. Company simply pay you 7,000. You did not do anything, but you earn. For doing that, you earn 7k. Imagine that you did not do anything, but you enroll these 2 people after the Millionaire School Incubation Program into the Millionaire School Incubation Program. Then we train and mentor them. The following week, 4 customers say yes. Each of them earns 7k. You for doing nothing, company pays 7k1, 7k2, and that is 14,000. In the next 8 weeks right now, you have earned 1.7 million as an extra income. Okay, let me tell you the truth. This is just a tip of the iceberg. And I'm happy to let you know, if you're a busy man, we don't give you one week. We give 1 month. So we're going to take the phase 1 month incubation program alongside with the mastermind mentor with the program. Let's say we 2 customers say yes, you earn 7K. Imagine that you did not do anything. You enrolled the 2 people for us in the millionaire school. We train and mentor them. The following month, 4 customers say yes, each of them earns 7K. You for doing nothing as a busy person, doctor, engineer, commissioner, reverend, you earn 7K, 7K to 14K. In the next 1 year right now, you have earned at least 17.2 million as an extra income. Let me shock you today by telling you, do you know a lot of people ended last year not having 17.2 million in their account as an extra income? Started this year already. This is January as past February, March, April. This is, of course, May. April, May, this is May. And most people have not even gotten direction for their life. And June is smiling around the corner. They are not even talking about earning 17.2 million. And you're telling me you want to end this year the same way? Okay, let us start a part-time program with you, a spare time program with you that will guarantee you 17.2 million in the next 30 days, in the next 12 months from now. If you agree with me, go to the comment section and type 1, because this business can help you buy a good car, landed property, build a house for yourself. We partner with Access Bank, Eco Bank, Zenith Bank, NAFDAC, SON, Nature's Way. Nature's Way located in Utah, USA. 95% of product we a good company gives to you is from Nature's Way. You know, a lot of people tell me, oh, what's the difference between a Ponzi scheme, being scam, a business, and investment? I say, anywhere you go, people, they don't have product or services they render, is a Ponzi scheme. Like when MM came, I asked people, what kind of product do they have? They say they don't have product. I say, what kind of service do MM render? They say no service. Say this thing can never last more than 2 years. And MM did not last more than 2 years. And when Chimo came, High Life Stock Exchange, their product, no NAFDAC number, no SN number. I said, any business that don't have NAFDAC number on their product, no SN number, they can never last. Because every business you must put in time, you must take your energy, focus, passion, determination, etc. Investment, you have to go to legal financial institution like banks, buy treasury bills, buy bond, buy shares, if those things are still working. So what we are doing here is a business. What kind of business do we do? We simply share information that convert your social capital to your financial capital. So your work is to share this video and attend Millionaire School. That's your work. That's your work, and you're going to do that. So we simply share information that communicate value by helping people convert social capital into financial capital. That's what we do using a leverage system. So you can see of course, the product you get, you're going to simply use them and share them. The sample of the products is on the screen. The product, all of them have NAFDAC number. We're already 10 years in Nigeria, talking to you in Genofon. I'm 7 years old, and the company is 16 years in the world. So we have training, coaching, mentorship program for you. And we have a lot to gain from the company: excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trip, brand new cars, time freedom. We have achievement and award. The company has created over 40,000 self-made multi-millionaires. The company started in March 2006. We're in over 100 countries in the world, and we don't know conventions in halls, but in stadium. Look at me, the face that is traveled, witnessing this, and my life has not remained the same. When I came back to Nigeria, I saw Francis Duru, Shegun Arinze, popular Nollywood actor, even father, even the Sibanjo, the vice president of the country of Federal Republic of Nigeria, even the former governor of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Obasanjo, and the present governor of Kogi State, that's the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Obasanjo, OBJ, and the present governor of Kogi State. So you can see that part of the business. Kanu Wankwo Legend is a brand ambassador of our business. His brother Bona, Mr. Nnamdi Anchukwu, and the lovely wife. Look at the board of directors of our partners company. Look at the first time I made them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos 7 years ago. Look at me, exactly 1 year I was being trained and mentored. Today, this is my life. I live life through myself, by courage through myself. This is me, my 5th car. And through a sample of it, I passed through the millionaire school, through the incubation program. Like Engineer Rinze is a multi-millionaire today. Akitetuko, Engineer Franklin, all of them are bought cars around the world. Mr. De Philip, buy land, build their houses. Mrs. Ogidan, Mr. Anthony was say, Engineer Chukwunosok, Mrs. Nyeneme Paul, and a lot of people all over the world. Chukwusumuzo Chukwu, Mr. Okondo, just to mention but a few. Let me round out this program by asking you a question. How big is your dream? How close are you to achieving your dreams? Do you have big dreams of giving your children good education, family vacation, traveling the world, having your own house, tired of paying rent, becoming your own boss, working from home? You need extra income. Why not say yes today to this business? Why not say yes? You actually need financial freedom. You want to make a difference in people's life, because 6 million children die of starvation. You want to have good health, because people don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. So we are looking at 1 to 2, 3 years for you to achieve your financial dreams. Because people don't look at the way people look for jobs. People go and work for 40 years and retire broke and poor. May you never retire broke and poor, because your child cannot inherit your job. Build a business today. Nothing like job security. This is the time to build your family business. Something you can do for yourself. So I'm happy to let you know that the company will give you a package worth 70K, website worth 500,000, 6-month mentorship program worth 1 million naira. Everything is 1,570,000. The company have subsidized it to 100K. Now we are on promo. The promo is 49,990. So one portfolio is 49,990, and 10 naira is now 50K. Let's say 49,990. That is your daily potential pay. It takes us 6 months to 3 years to make you make 195,000 every day. of course, and then monthly potential income 5.8 million. Take us 6 months to 3 years. But at 10% success rate, you're short of 585,000 every month for yourself. With a company attached to your Rising Star Mentor that help you do that. 2-in-1 portfolio is supposed to be 50,000 times 2, which is 100K. Company still takes away 20K. So you end up paying 80K, which is 79,990. Daily potential pay is 210,000. Take us 6 months to 3 years to make it happen every day for you. And within that period, you're going to make money for yourself. Potential monthly income at 6.3, 10% of salary about 630K. On a monthly basis, in a best case scenario, company attached to you, a Rising Star Mentor, hold your hand and mentor you to succeed in the business. The 3-in-1 portfolio, instead of 50K times 3, which is 150, company takes away 20K. And then you end up paying 130K, which is 129,990. 7-in-1 is 50K times 7. 750K, company takes away 90K. You end up paying 260, which is about 259,990. Company 50,000 times 15 is 750. Company C takes away 250K, and you end up paying 500K, which is 49,990. 50 times 31 is 1,550,000. Company takes away 550K, you end up paying 1 million, which is about 999,990. So for the VIP section, for people that don't have time, they don't have money, you can buy the same portfolio and pay for 8 people that will grow the business for you. The key to getting success is getting started. The company project account is on the screen. You can make your payment day. Get back to the person that sent the video to you. Tell the person I made my payment. He will add it to the VIP. He will give you the reservation number or millionaire school number that will enable you to join the mastermind training program with the mastermind mentor in the incubation room. That will be a success for you, because the starting point of all achievements is desire. If someone offers you amazing business opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then you learn how to do it later. Richard Branson advises that to take action, because action changes things. Act now, because action changes things. Those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently asked question: is the business real? Yes, of course. Is it for everybody? Yes, of course. Will I have 1 hour, 2 hours to do the business to make 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Must I sell? Do I have to sell or market product? No. Do I need to convince anybody? No. Is this a business or investment? Business. Do I need to? Will I be given a support system to say yes, 100%? Of course. When? How do I get started? Pay your money right away. Join the Millionaire School for Orientation and the Incubation Program. Get the business tools and materials. Submit your account number. Share the information. Please ensure you are trained first before you start sharing. Ensure you are part of the incubation program before you start sharing. So this is the end of my program today. So please, if today is your first time coming here and you have a question for me, please kindly unmute yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us where you are calling me from. The button has been enabled. Unmute yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us where you are calling us from. Ask your question. I can take your question right now. So you have a question for me? I'm all ears. And while we are waiting to take questions, you can also drop it on the comment section. Let me give one important announcement. Please, we are on promo. The promo is 49,990. So please, if you miss this promo, you are paying 100K. The only way you can get this promo again is for you to do part payment installmental per deposit. What am I trying to say? Let's say you deposit 30,000 naira today because you don't have the 49,990, call it 50K. And the promo is over. Instead of 100K, you're balancing 19,990. Let's say you deposit 20K and the promo is over. You're balancing 29,990. You're depositing like 10,000. You're balancing 39,990. The least you can deposit is 5K. And you have 6 months to 1 year to complete your payment. You can pay little by little. You can pay at once. So for those who don't have the complete money, the company account is on the screen. Please endeavor, once you make payment, contact the customer care service. The number is on the screen. And once you make your full payment, please tell the customer care to give my personal number. My name is Engineer Fund. So you have the full money to pay for your 1 portfolio, 2-in-1 business portfolio, 3-in-1, 7-in-1. You can actually do that. I think since the question is not coming in, I can call it a day. This is the best we can take right now. So I want to appreciate everybody for 10 years to this opportunity, who have taken action, who have done some payment, because I've seen the customer care line is already contacting me that a lot of people are making payment. So I want to appreciate you. I want to see you on top. You added to the Millionaire School with the mastermind mentor, including me. You have my support, and I would like to work with you and celebrate you and see you at the top. This is the best we can do tonight at this very moment. So have a wonderful time. Bye-bye for now. Have a wonderful evening. The account number is on the screen for you to do your payments. Bye-bye. Okay, I think I have a question here. Somebody said, good evening, I'm still a student, and in my last day in high school, I'm looking forward to becoming a pharmacy in the future, but I love this business. How can you combine this? You'll be doing it part-time. When school is on section, you do the business. If your school is not in section, you can do it full-time with us until school resume again. So congratulations, I want to see you on board. That is from Mirabel. Mirabel, I want to see you on board. I would like to work with you. Thank you. For the rest of us, I think that's the only question that I've seen right now. So we want to work with you. We celebrate your success. Bye-bye for now. See you on top.